and today I'm here to talk about it, celebrate it, and maybe even convince you all that it's not that bad after all. So let's talk about how common procrastination really is. Procrastination is everywhere. From students to CEOs, everyone does it. Some just hide it better. We joke about it, complain about it, and sometimes even cry over it. But we still do it. Why? Why do we still procrastinate? Well, I believe that procrastination is deeply human. It's like that one friend that's always late to the party, but when they do finally arrive, they bring all of the energy levels. And well, it's the delay before the genius, the pause before the masterpiece. And though it may frustrate teachers, parents, and deadlines, it teaches us a lot about pressure, creativity, and ourselves. So before I dive into today's topic, I want to set the scene. So picture yourself in a cozy blanket, snacks in hand, ready to tackle that important task you've been avoiding for almost weeks now. But then you suddenly feel the urge to clean your room, or maybe start a new book series, or maybe even spend 30 minutes selecting which playlist to use. If this sounds familiar, congratulations. You have experienced the magic of procrastination. So I have prepared 3 reasons for you all today to convince you why procrastinating is not bad at all. So the first reason is when you're doing nothing, great ideas form. So for example, I'm all sure you've heard of Isaac Newton. This guy was literally chilling under an apple tree when an apple hit his head and he discovered gravity. Now imagine if Newton had been productive that day, doing his laundry, replying to emails, or jogging. There'd be no apple, no tree, and no gravity. We would all be floating in space right now. And well, I'm pretty sure all of you have watched or read Harry Potter. So J.K. Rowling came up with Harry Potter while she was stuck in a delayed train. And I'm pretty sure you all love Post-it notes because the guy who invented Post-it notes was actually trying to make super strong adhesive, but he ended up making super weak one instead. Well, at least now we can stick mini reminders on everything from laptops to fridges. And sometimes doing nothing gives your brain the space to form great ideas. And you all have got to admit that panic mode is weirdly productive. We've all been there. A big project, is due in 2 weeks. You spend 13 days and 22 hours panicking. And then, the last 2 hours, you actually do the thing. And then, when panic mode hits, we deliver faster. We type and think sharper. And suddenly, we become masters of focus. We go from, I don't even know what this project is going to be about, to, this might be my finest work, in 3 hours and 1 emotional breakdown. And your brain sometimes needs that delay. So, studies, yes, actual science, has proved that when you're staring into space or brushing your teeth, your brain is connecting ideas. It's called unconscious processing, and it's like a background app running in your brain constantly. chickens to TikTok using humans. If you ask me, I think that's some serious long-time procrastination. And well, there's one more thing we should talk about, the social aspect of procrastination. Well, I'm pretty sure you've all been there. You and your friends haven't done an assignment, completely forgot about it. You're all panic texting each other, and suddenly it becomes a big bonding moment. You all